to another weekly reading vlog for the bookoplathon. So if you saw last week's vlog, which was a 2-week long vlog, you know that at the beginning of this month, not only did I start bookoplathon, but I also started grad school. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Lazo got a soccer ball yesterday. He found it and he's very proud of it. So thank you for showing all of us that. But yeah, I did start grad school at the beginning of this month, and so my life has been a little hectic lately. I've been a little overwhelmed. I am loving my program, but at the same time, I'm just very overwhelmed. Yes, can I help you? Oh, no, let's not, no. So this vlog might be a bit chaotic, just like last week's vlog. We'll see how that goes. I am simply doing my best to try to balance everything. So if you did see last week's vlog, I am currently reading 2 books. The physical book I'm reading is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I am about halfway through it. I did start it back in August. I started it back in August, and then I stopped it once Bookoplathon started, and I waited until it could fit one of the prompts, and the last prompt I got was summer, and since I started that book in the summer, that's what I'm using for that prompt. And I'm also in the middle of The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare and a few other authors. I'm listening to that on audiobook, and I think I'm about halfway through that one also. I'm not 100% sure. And that was for the prompt. Oh, that was the dice roll roulette prompt. And I think I got between like high 400 and low 500 pages. So that's what fit. And that is the Shadowhunters read along book for, what month are we? September. So we're doing great. So those are the 2 books I'm in the middle of. Today is Monday, by the way. I'm starting this vlog a little late. I did film a few clips of B-roll yesterday because it was a very cozy day yesterday. It was raining, and today's another rainy day, which is great for the vibes. My mood, however, today, I woke up feeling like really sad and really anxious for some reason, and it hasn't really gone away. So I am going to try to take care of myself today while also getting a bit of work done. I did start editing last week's vlog yesterday, and I would love to finish that today so I can get that up, because that vlog's just a mess. So if you did see that vlog, I apologize. So I want to finish that and then get a bit of schoolwork done, and I might also film a video tonight. Who is she? So I would love to do that. And then tonight is Dancing with the... If you don't know, that show is my mom and I's guilty pleasure. We've watched it like for so many years now. It's been at least 10 years that we've watched it together. So I just love that it's back tonight, and I can't wait to watch it. If you watch it, let me know. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then I have school tomorrow, and yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I am going to get to work. Actually, I'll probably eat first and then get to work, and hopefully I can calm down a little bit today because I am just not feeling great mentally, physically, spiritually. We're just not there. We're not all there today. So yeah, I'm hoping I can, you know, get in a better mood, get a bit of work done while also taking care of myself. It's very hard to do that, but I'm gonna try my best. So I just wanted to welcome the vlog. Hello. Hopefully this vlog is not as chaotic as last time, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go do some stuff, so I'll see you guys later. It's Tuesday now, and I wanted to give a quick little update because I do have a bit of a reading update, but I also have some books to haul. So I took a few clips, but after my class this morning, I went to this little bookshop that's near my school. I saw it on the first day that I went to school, like before school started. Did I mention this ever? I went to the school just to like check things out, find my classes before school actually started, and I saw this bookstore, but we didn't have time to go, and I have a lot of time, well, not a lot of time, but I have a bit of time between when my class ends and when I have to take the train. So I went into this bookstore and I bought a book, and I know I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban right now. By the way, I'm petting Laszlo. He's off camera in case you're wondering what I'm doing with my hands. Oh, okay. Excuse you. So I know I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban right now because I didn't finish my priority read for August, But I did mention in my September TBR that there was a chance I'd be buying books in September to deal with the stress of school, so I think I get a pass. I don't know. But the book I got is one I haven't heard too much about. I think I saw Noelle reading this once, but it's called The Friend by Sigrid Nunez, and let me read you the synopsis. It says, when a woman unexpectedly loses her lifelong best friend and mentor, she finds herself burdened with the unwanted dog he has left behind. Her own battle against grief is intensified by the mute suffering of the dog, a huge Great Dane traumatized by the inexplicable disappearance of its master and by the threat of eviction. Dogs are prohibited in her apartment building. While others worry that grief has made her a victim of magical thinking, the woman refuses to be separated from the dog except for brief periods of time. Isolated from the rest of the world, increasingly obsessed with the dog's care, determined to read its mind and fathom its heart, she comes dangerously close to unraveling. But while troubles abound, rich and surprising rewards lie in store for both of them. I don't know, that sounds very interesting to me. I really hope nothing bad happens to the dog. It's also a National Book Award winner, so you would think it's good. I have heard of this author before, so I don't know. I was intrigued. I really felt like buying a book today, and it's very short, so we're gonna give it a go. So once I bought that, I was like, damn, guess I broke my book buying ban. And then I realized I bought another book this month already that I just kind of completely forgot to mention. So I got from my work a couple weeks ago the Iliad by Homer. Did I buy this because of the Song of Achilles? Maybe so. I know every Greek mythology expert who is watching this right now is cringing that I bought this because of the Song of Achilles. Listen, I need to, I'm sorry if you hear Lazo grumbling. After reading the Song of Achilles, I need to see my babies Achilles and Patroclus again. And what better way to see them than in their original text? I mean, this is something that I've always kind of wanted to read, and I have read like passages from this in school before, but I'd love to just like, I mean, I doubt I'm gonna like sit down one day and just plow through this, but I'd love to, you know, read a bit of it at a time. I think it'd be fun. Plus this edition, it's the Penguin Clothbound edition. I also have the picture of Dorian Gray in this edition. It's just so beautiful and it looks really good on my shelf, so that's it. But in terms of a reading update, I have read a bit more of Assassin's Apprentice. I didn't read anything yesterday because I was doing schoolwork and editing, and then I watched Dancing with the Stars last night, obviously. So I read a bit on the train today. I'm on page 206, so like not that much further than where I was. I'm still enjoying it. Fitz just got a dog, so I'm afraid. And then I also listened to a bit more of the Bane Chronicles today. Still feeling the same about that. I find it very boring and I don't care. I just wanted to do a quick little update, show you guys the books I bought. Also, tonight is the live show for Clockwork Princess for the Shadowhunters read along, so that'll be fun. That's my update. Just a quick little update for you guys. Who is she? And hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Okay, this lighting is not ideal, but is what we're working with. But hello, it is Friday and I have a reading update. So I am still reading Assassin's Apprentice. I am chipping away at this. I am now on page 245. So honestly, I haven't read too much since the last time I updated. I've honestly been having a little bit of trouble reading physically lately because I'm just so tired. And so every time I pick up a book to read, well, every time I pick this up to read, I just read a chapter and then I'm like, well, time for bed. So I've been having a bit of trouble. It's not against the book. I'm still enjoying the book. I'm just very tired lately and my eyes are having trouble reading words when they want to sleep. So that's how this is going, but I'm still liking it. That's all I really have to say about this. And then I did end up finishing the audiobook for The Bane Chronicles. I was like, Magnus Bane, what is it called? The Bane Chronicles. I finished the audiobook yesterday. I didn't really like this book. I gave it a 2.5 stars, and honestly, the whole book, I thought I would be giving it a 2-star, but the last story, it saved it a little bit. I actually really liked the last story, which I wasn't expecting. This book single-handedly made me like Alec, which do with that what you will. I don't know. There's something about him. I was like, okay, maybe he does deserve rights. I don't know. But yeah, I really liked the last story, and I think I mentioned there was another story that I really liked that involved some of the characters from the Infernal Devices. So that story I liked. Those were really the only two that I liked. There was another one that was like, I don't know, kind of interesting, but most of them I just was so bored. I could not care less about it, so I gave it a 2.5. I still don't think I like short story collections, but we knew this. So I did finish that yesterday, and then I so I had to do another roll, and I'll just put the clip in here and show you guys how that went. Here we are. Once again. Torn into pieces. Okay, Lisa's back.
No, you can't. Hello.
So true. All right, so just to refresh everyone's memory, we were on Summer, the last roll from last vlog. So let's see. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Oh no. I got a double. So I got 2. So we're gonna combine the 2 prompts. Unless I can't combine it, then I'll choose 1 prompt. So 1, 2, oh no, community shelf. Which one is community shelf? Okay, so community shelf means that I have to pick a prompt, and I would just use my prompt jar since I already have a bunch of prompts. You know how it is. So I guess I'll roll again and then pick a prompt and then try to combine the 2. I suppose. 5. Oh wait, I have my thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god! Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick a prompt from the prompt jar. Then I'm gonna pick like 5 books or something that would fit that prompt, and then use like a random number generator to pick that book.
Exactly.
You know? Okay.
He's a genius.
Stand by.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna pick a prompt from my prompt jar. But what if it's a really specific prompt?
Well, maybe it'll be fine.
Okay. Maybe it will.
That's what we're manifesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh wait, am I holding 2? I'm holding 2. Okay. I'm going with this one. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is pretty vague. Read a book with green on the cover.
Oh.
Let me show the
Air fire.
We already did that. Okay, so now I'll think of 5. And then I'll get back to you. All right. After much deliberation, this is my list of 5 books that have green on the cover, that I have access to the audiobooks, and we're gonna choose a silly little number 1 to 5. Ready, everyone?
Woo!
Thank you. Okay, 4, which is, oh, good. I think this is a sad book.
To be fair, I think most of those are sad, I feel like.
Yeah.
Cheat sheet isn't.
Still, Nettle and Bone continues to elude me. Okay. So, as you just saw, I had a bit of a chaotic roll. First of all, I rolled a double, so I had to roll again and then combine the 2 prompts that I got. And then I landed on a chance card, and the chance card is like normally you would write out a bunch of books. Some of them you want to read, some of them you don't really want to read, and you pick one at random. But I didn't have any written out. And then I got the community shelf card, which is basically like a prompt card. You write down a bunch of prompts and you pick one. Since I already have a prompt jar, I just picked a prompt from that. So once I got my prompt from the prompt jar, which was to read a book with green on the cover, I found 5 books that I had access to the audiobook for, and then gave them all a number, used a random number generator. That's how I picked it. That's how I used those prompts. Hopefully it's fine, but the book that I ended up getting was You Exist Too Much by Zaina Arafat, and I'm about 3 hours into it now. I am already loving this book. Like, almost immediately I was hooked, but today I was listening to it on my way to school and it was making me feel really anxious, so I ended up listening to music for the rest of the day instead of listening to my audiobook. So I did lose some reading time there, but like, I don't know, it was just making me feel really anxious. So basically this is about, I can't remember her name. Do we even know her name? Okay, so I just realized the main character doesn't have a name, but we're following a like 20-something Palestinian American girl, and you're kind of going back and forth. In the current day, she is in a relationship with another woman, but she has a tendency to become obsessed with other people. She's bisexual and she often meets people briefly and begins like an obsession with them. She also feels very unsatisfied with the good things in her life. So for example, her relationship. So she has cheated on her partner multiple times, and then her partner finds out and tells her that she needs to get help, and she realizes that she has a love addiction and goes to a clinic to help with that. And you kind of, that's the current timeline, but you also get to go back in time to some instances from her life that kind of like, when you see some things from her past, you can understand why she is the way that she is. And she's such an interesting character because you're in her mind, and some of the things she says sometimes, like she's almost an unreliable narrator because she'll say things and you're like, wait a minute, that's not good. Like there was a part where she was saying like in high school she liked to date older men, and I was like, and like she didn't say anything about like, oh now I know, you know, they were taking advantage of me, or now I know whatever. Like she just said like, oh yeah, in high school I like to date older men, and I was like, bestie, that's not good. So it's like because of her experiences growing up, she doesn't realize the destructive behaviors that she's kind of learned, and so you as the reader are listening to her story and you're like, oh my god, like are you okay? Clearly she's not okay. She has experienced some abuse from her parents, specifically her mother, like verbal abuse. But I feel like it's kind of hinted that her father might have physically abused her, or they said it and I missed it. Also her family was extremely homophobic. She was born, I think, in America, but the rest of her family was born in Palestine, I think. And she talks about how that affects her life. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of talk about addiction in this book. Also, she has experienced an eating disorder, so trigger warnings for that. But it's a difficult book, but also like, I don't know, there's something about it. I really like how it's written. I really like our main character. She's very interesting, and I hope that she's okay. Like, even though like the choices she's made, like obviously, you know, she's cheated on her partner multiple times, so that's not great, but I still like, I want the best for her. Like I care about her, so I'm really liking it so far, so I'm excited to continue that. But it is a bit anxiety inducing at times, so I might need to take a bit of a break from that. But yeah, those are my reading updates. Aside from that, I think I filmed last night. I finally watched the second episode of Rings of Power. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I watched the first episode last week or 2 weeks ago even with my brother and his girlfriend, and I really liked the first episode, so I was excited to continue. And then I finally got around to watching the second episode last night, and I really like this show. I love Elrond. Love that guy. I don't know, I am very intrigued. I love Galadriel's storyline. Like I'm very excited to see where it goes, and also it's so beautiful. Like, oh my god, the special effects in the show are so amazing, and I already like the show more than the Hobbits movies, so that's great. But yeah, so that's my update. I'll probably end this vlog tomorrow because there's only 1 week left of this readathon, which is crazy. So this vlog will definitely be shorter than last week's vlog, which was 2 weeks. But yeah, so that's all for now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day. It is Saturday, and I am here to end this vlog. I have no reading update because I have not read at all since yesterday when I updated, so we're just here to end the vlog. But I did buy another book today. It's fine. My book buying ban, who, we don't know her, but there's a reason, okay? There's a reason I bought this, because I was at work. If you don't know, I work in a bookstore, and we were doing polls today, so like looking at books that we've had for a long time that we can take off the shelf, and this was one of the books that was being polled, and I've been eyeing it for a while and debating whether I should buy it, and I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna buy this book, now's the time, because we're taking it off the shelf and I get a pretty good discount at work. So I decided to just buy it. So whatever. But that is The Harpy by Megan Hunter, and first of all, this cover, I love it so much. It's so like what's going on? Like, I want to know what's going on. And from what I know about this book, I think it's like magical realism, and I think it's about this woman who finds out that her husband has been having an affair, and like instead of leaving him, she's like, okay, because you betrayed me like this, I get to punish you 3 times, but you're not gonna know when the punishments are coming, and you're not gonna know what they are until they happen. Something like that. So it sounds very like kind of creepy, but also I think she turns into a bird. So I really don't know what to expect. I think it's gonna be a little weird, and I really just want to read more books like this. I don't know, there's just something about it that calls to me. Maybe it won't be my thing at all, like maybe it'll be scary, I don't know. If you've read this, let me know if this is like more horror or if it's just kind of like a weird vibe. Let me know if you think I'll like it, basically. But it's very short, so I don't know. I decided to get it, so I got it. So broke my book buying ban a few times already. It's fine. I told you guys this would probably happen in September. Today was a really weird day. Like, me and my coworker were saying that we both felt really weird today, but we weren't sure why. I don't know, my mental health has just been a little weird. I think I'm just tired from school and everything, hence why I haven't been reading, because I'm just so tired all the time. But there is 1 week left of bookoplathon. I did finish at least 1 book this week, so that's good. But yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!